Hi everyone. It's me again, and it is June 7th, 2016. It's been 2 or 3 weeks since I did my last video, and 1 week I ended up taking it off for Memorial Weekend. I know, how does Memorial Weekend turn into a week, right? Um, well, let's just say I I did really bad over Memorial Weekend. Um, I There are definitely some changes I need to make, and I'm gonna take a drink of water. I think I got off track with Ideal Protein once I hit the whole going camping. It was really hard for me. Everybody had chips and soda and all this junk food around me, and I didn't realize how much those things were triggers for me. Um, the other thing is that the camping trip wasn't very relaxing. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. And maybe camping's just not my thing. It was cold. It was cold at nighttime, but we had a good time. I got to fish with my boys, even though we didn't catch anything. But I mean, there were so many fun things to do, but it wasn't my family camping trip, if that makes sense. We went with some friends, and it was just very difficult for me to stay on track. It started when we were leaving. I had packed all of my ideal stuff in the very back, and then it was like my fiance was like, "Oh, well, I gotta dig it out," and it was like everything seemed to be a mission. Something so simple was a mission. Um, so note to self: if we go camping, I will literally make up my own box, and it will be specifically for me. It will have my meals in there and planned and done. Um, the other thing was, of course, we were rushing to get over to the park, and we had to stop at McDonald's and grab something to eat, and that's another trigger. So there was a lot of things, and it just was like one thing after another and after another. And then when I got back, my schedule was completely off. I volunteered to go on a field trip and be a chaperone for my son, and that was okay. That was fun. I know we're not supposed to work out on this diet, but we did go up. Not a. Everybody said it was a mountain. It's a hill, and it was a lot of fun. I think going up the hill was my favorite part. I think last time I did a video, I talked about going up Badger Mountain and how I absolutely love that. And it was like a very mini Badger Mountain, and I had a blast. And I just hiked up that bad boy, and I wasn't sore afterwards. It was hot, but I wasn't sore. I was probably a bit dehydrated though. So I definitely have some things I need to improve on. I am trying to do the whole snacking thing again. And I think that comes from when I work my long shifts, I'm starving. And so I have got to figure out what works best. And then on my days off, it's like I was in starvation mode. And then I consume everything and anything. So I've got to figure something out. And I don't necessarily like the granola bars and the chips and stuff like that, mainly because I don't want to get that perception that when I am off this diet that those types of foods will be okay, because then I'm constantly snacking on granola bars and that kind of stuff, when those can be high in carbs and sugars and refined foods and stuff like that. So I definitely have to figure it out, which I'm pretty sure is going to mean more, for sure, more vegetables. So in regards to where I'm at weight loss wise, those 5 days that I took off from Ideal, I gained 1 pound, which isn't bad, but it takes me 7 days to lose that pound. But again, I have been nitpicking and picking at, not nitpicking, but picking at stuff I shouldn't have, and so I'm confessing that now. And the other thing I haven't been doing is these videos, and these help me be very accountable to myself. It's like journaling, but it's a video, so it's very helpful. um, so yeah, so some things I want to do today, and I will do them, include I'm gonna cut up some chicken and some baked chicken and things like that, and have some things prepared, maybe some mini steaks prepared and stuff for dinners, for myself. Um, yeah, that part's getting kind of hard. And then that way I have stuff for after work that I can just kind of heat up and be done with. There's a coworker who she isn't doing Ideal Protein, but she is doing a bodybuilding competition, and so she has her meals prepared in like these freezer containers, and it has her vegetables, looks like 1 cup of vegetables, and then her protein in the freezer container, and it says like chicken or it says steak. And so I was doing that at one point, and then somewhere along the lines all my different plastic containers went missing. I'm not going to go there on who I think took them when they moved out, but yeah. So anyways, I've got to go buy more plastic containers to be able to do that, and I will do that. So I just got to focus in on me and getting and staying focused and not wanting to pick at certain things. I definitely miss rice, I miss pastas and stuff like that, and I miss bread. I miss eating sandwiches. So, but I know that I feel better when I don't have the carbs, and so it's really weird. It's like I have those cravings, but and I know that I shouldn't be eating this stuff because of the way it makes my body feel. Like my feet hurt, my legs hurt, and stuff like that when I eat that kind of food. So, I might have what, I don't know what that's called, but some type of intolerance to refined products and sugars and stuff. So, anyways, I am going to get back on track. I do weigh in on Thursday with volunteering, this class that I have coming up, this educational class, and then with this vacation that we had, it kind of threw everything out of whack. And it's like, it's been 2 weeks. I feel like things have been out of whack. So, just going to get right back into it. And then I am going to plan a family vacation, one where I know I'm going to be, we're at a place where I can blend a smoothie, where I can heat up an omelet, because camping just is not one of those places where I can do that. And so it just made it very difficult. And I'm sorry, but living off of granola bars is just not going to do it. It just isn't. So I got to figure something out. Anyways, that's enough rant about that. So I will see you guys or post another video here in another week. I am excited to be back on my work schedule. Routine works very well for me. The other thing I plan on doing is I'm going to start incorporating some light exercise. I wasn't exercising, but I feel like it's time. I feel like my body is just like feeling yucky. I know I'm losing weight, but I don't feel motivated. I actually am starting to feel lazier. That could be, and more tired. It could be because I have snacked here and there on things I probably shouldn't have, but also I feel like I'm missing something. And so even if it's, doing a few sit-ups here and there, push-ups, doing some yoga, those types of things, I'm excited for that, and I'm going to incorporate that. Alright, so I will see you guys, or I'll talk to you guys in about a week, and let you guys know how it's going. I should probably stand up, and I don't know if I haven't really lost a whole lot. This is just my workout stuff. So anyways. Let's see. Anyways, alright, you guys. I will talk to you later.